In the 15th century, Europeans believed they had discovered a miracle cure, a remedy for epilepsy, hemorrhage, bruising, nausea, and nearly every other ailment imaginable. It was called mumia, a brown powder made by grinding up mummified remains. People mixed it into drinks, made it into ointments, or even swallowed it directly. At the time, it was considered cutting-edge medicine. The story of cannibalism in history, however, is far more complex than this strange cure. The word cannibal itself dates back to the time of Christopher Columbus. When he landed in the Caribbean, he described the local people as friendly and peaceful. Yet, he also mentioned rumors of a group known as the Caribs, who were said to raid villages and eat their captives. Whether these accounts were true or not, Queen Isabella of Spain gave Columbus permission to enslave anyone who ate human flesh. When gold was nowhere to be found, Columbus began labeling anyone who resisted him as a Carib. Over time, the word shifted from Carib to Cannibay, and finally into cannibal. Originally, it was a term meant to dehumanize indigenous people, but it eventually became the general word used for anyone accused of eating human flesh. The truth, however, is that cannibalism has appeared in very different ways across cultures and time periods. Sometimes it has been exaggerated or falsely reported, but at other times it was a real, accepted practice. In Europe, so-called medicinal cannibalism became widespread. Mumia was in high demand, and when supplies of Egyptian mummies ran short, opportunists turned to local cemeteries to make more. For centuries, ground-up remains were sold in apothecaries and used in medical treatments. As late as the 20th century, the substance was still listed in the Merck Index, a respected medical reference book. Other remedies included powdered blood, liver, or oils extracted from human tissue, all believed to cure diseases. In China, written records show that socially accepted forms of cannibalism go back nearly 2,000 years. One unusual example was known as filial cannibalism. In desperate times, adult children might cut a small piece of their own flesh, usually from the thigh, to offer to sick parents as a healing act. Though shocking to modern ears, it was considered an expression of loyalty and sacrifice. Another form, practiced in certain cultures, involved funerary cannibalism. The Four People of New Guinea, for instance, honored their loved ones by consuming them after death. To the community, it was an act of respect and remembrance. Sadly, these practices also spread a disease known as kuru, leading to tragedy despite their sacred intentions. From survival cannibalism during famines and sieges, to medicinal use in Europe, to cultural